Barry, welcome back to Raith TV. How are you feeling after last weekend?
Yeah, very good performance. Thought we thoroughly deserved to win the game, and yeah, with a good week's training.
It was, it was a big game. It was a big game. Partick Thistle coming in, 10 games unbeaten. Did that help, having that aspect where you're going up against a team that you could catch out?
No, not really. I just thought we'd probably got back to what we normally do very well. I thought we did that in the game, and players followed instructions and played with a real bit of confidence and drive about them. And when they do that, they're a really good side. They're a good side, and I thought they did that, and all of them performed well. So when you do that, you've got a good chance of winning games.
I know that you've said you don't like to get yourself too high, you don't like to get too low. That's a long old season, and it certainly is. But I'm sure after 3 points coming back in and after that performance, it makes your week a little bit easier to deal with.
Yeah, but as you said, it's not something to get too carried away with. I think I'm always wanting to strive to get the team to perform really well. That's the most important thing. It's how do we make the team better every day? That's what we're thinking. Myself and the staff, we sit for hours on end, going through clips, going through opposition analysis, going through training, re-watching it. So we always try and improve in every aspect that we can. And yeah, it was a good win. The boys performed really well, so they should be feeling confident going into the game tomorrow.
How long can you switch off and just enjoy that before you have to start focusing on the next game? The boys, after the game, they were in hospitality. They were saying, it's great, we got the win, but we've got another game next week that we have to focus on. Imagine for yourself as well. You've just said about the work that goes into looking into next week's opposition. Do you get a chance to sit back and go, or is it straight on?
No, it's straight on. It's football. If you speak to any manager, we're all the same. Win, lose or draw, you're thinking on the next game as soon as the game finishes. So, no, it's just what's built in us, and we love it. We love the football side of it. So. But no, yeah, my mind shifts pretty quickly.
It's another home game. It's Pre-Greenock Morton. We've played them already this season with a great result away. What are we expecting from our opposition tomorrow?
Tough, always is. Greenock's been a really difficult game for us. We know that. The fans will know that. They'll make the game hard for us as well. And yeah, they've got some good players in there. They've signed some good players in the summer. So yeah, they're a good side, and one that we. And it is, and it's a bit like repeating yourself as well. We have to be at 100%. We have to be at full tilt to get wins in this league, and we have to make sure that we do that tomorrow and bring the best version of ourselves, and because we know how difficult the opponent's going to be.
There's a lot of chat. You speak to everybody, and everyone says in this league in particular, the first goal was so important. I think that's probably the same across the board in football. But what is it that makes the first goal so important? What is it that happens once you get ahead, and what is it that does that, especially in a league like the Scottish Championship?
Well, I think as a player, when you do go behind, the most important thing is not to panic. You've got to stick to your game plan, because everyone will lose goals in football matches. So it's having that mentality to try and rectify it. Don't panic by it. And try and get your team back in the game, because you depending on when the goal is, you've got lots of time. Don't get me wrong, you would rather go a goal up and everybody gets their tails up, but if you do, you've got to have that mentality and calmness to work your way back in the game.
The boys said after the game again on Saturday night that the dressing room's just so close. We had Dylan in here on last Friday afternoon talking about, when things are tough, it's important that they're close-knit. The dressing room's close, everyone's tight, and that's the case, isn't it? The boys are coming in, they're having good fun, they're enjoying their football, they're playing really, really good football, and especially when you get a result like that, you can see from their performance on Saturday they were really happy and going forward on the front foot.
Yeah, they were, and I think the fans help in that. The fans are a huge part of that. I think since I've been here, they've been terrific. Obviously, everybody knows that we were on that run, and we've performed well at times this season. There's been a couple of games that we've not been at it, and that's when we need the fans to help the players, and because they're an honest bunch of players. As I said, it's always been a good culture here, and it's always a work hard culture here, and you can lose football games, everybody can, but we know that we give everything we've got for the football club, and when you do that, you've always got a chance in this game.
Great to see people like Callum Smith getting more games, more minutes. How's he performing at training just now? How's he shaping up after his knee injury?
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, he's working hard in the background, and when you've been out that long, it takes a bit of time. And you need to be patient with him as well. So yeah, we've not got the luxury of a reserve team to go and get lots of minutes in him. I can't really put him out on loan, so obviously we've got some injuries at the moment. We can't really get the amount of players on to get him some game time. So we mimic a lot of what we want to do on the training pitch for him. So we need to. Yeah, he's going to be an important player for us, but patience is key.
You've talked a lot about the importance of set pieces, scoring from set pieces, and also the danger of conceding from set pieces. Or another set piece goal, Paul Hanlon popping up again on Saturday. That must be really pleasing that things happening on the training ground paying off on a match day.
Yeah, it's a big rage across everywhere at the moment. I would imagine the set plays, everybody's talking about the set plays or come back or whatever. The set plays have never left. They've always been an important part, and any manager you ever talk to, they'll always be important. I think it's just because maybe a newer coach and a younger coach, maybe in Arteta, does that long throw-in, so everybody thinks it's acceptable to do it again. But what you need to do is find a way it works best for your team and what can get you the most goals. And if that means you're going to take long throws, if that means you're going to take short throws, or how you're going to work on set pieces, you've got to try and be as best you can in every single department.
It is a big game on Saturday, lots and lots of people coming through. You've mentioned already how important will the supporters be, get behind the boys and hopefully cheer them over the line.
Yeah, massive, but all big games. It's never nothing but a big game. Every time I speak to someone, it's a big game.
Yeah.
It's a big game. That's what's been said to you ask any team across Europe tomorrow, it's a big game.
Yeah.
So we know that, and we have to go and perform like we did last week. But and as I said, being at our absolute best, and the fans can help us do that.
Brilliant, Barry. All the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you.